Good evening, basketball fans. Welcome back here live on the WHS Network here on YouTube.com. Here with some Raider basketball coming your way here this evening from beautiful Raider Gymnasium in Selma, Indiana. We have the 5-5 and 0-2 in conference play Cowan Blackhawks taking on your 10-5 and 2-0 in the MEC Conference Wapahani Raiders. Again, here as always, I'm your play-by-play broadcaster, Brandon Morvillius. Alongside here with me is cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy. Thank you all for tuning in on this Thursday night of Indiana high school basketball. Kind of a rarity for us to have a Thursday night ball game, but we're glad to be back at it here tonight, and we're very thankful to have all you joining us. So again, we'll get right into things with our Raiders Live pregame show presented by Next Home Elite Real Estate, a proud sponsor of us here on the WHS Network. Wapahani 1-1 last week, was defeated here at home against Delta, and then got a big road victory at Tri last Saturday evening. And so 1-1 there for last week. To come into this week, a big MEC battle here this evening. The Raiders perfect in conference play. You want to keep it that way. But this Cowan team, not a bad group. You know, like I said, they're 5-5, right at 500. But really, I mean, you got a couple of nice, balanced, well-balanced players here with this Blackhawk basketball team. But obviously, you got to think about one young man, and that is Riley Duncan. Fairly large, right around 6'7", 6'8". Gets a job done there in the post presence. And so, the Raiders, from a post defense standpoint, is really going to have to really clamp down on things. You're going to have Henderson and Castor really having to work hard this evening to make sure to keep the ball out of the post, and if the ball does get inside, keep your hands straight up and go with it. Try to be as big of a thorn in the side as Duncan as you possibly can, but he's a pretty athletic big man and can get the job done, and so we'll see how the Raiders defend him here this evening. But they also have a couple of really nice guard players as well. And so you've got to be aware of their outside shooting abilities, and we have to take advantage by creating some other opportunities by creating turnovers and then converting there on the offensive end. The Raiders coming into the ball game averaging 60.2 points a game. They allow 46.3. Cowan here on the flip side comes in averaging on offense 51 a game, and they allow 54.7. And so obviously they're not on a very good score differential side of things. Wapahani, however, is, again, averaging nearly 14 points more than they allow per ball game. And so we'll see what happens here this evening. Like I said, it should be a great ball game. Both teams having a pretty successful season. And hopefully Wapahani can continue their winning ways here tonight at home at Raider Gymnasium. So, folks, we'll go ahead and step aside here for a quick break. Again, we'll have, I believe, the national anthem played this evening by the Wapahani Pep Band. And then, again, we'll have tonight's starting lineups and the tip-off, again, between the Cowan Blackhawks and your Wapahani Raiders here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network.
We appreciate it. Thank you.
Alrighty, folks, welcome back live here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network. We'll take a look here tonight. Starting lineups, first the non-starters for the visiting Cowan Blackhawks. Number 3, Michael Hargrave. Number 4, Nathan Barton. Number 5, Blaine Marlette. Number 12, Isaac Van Horn. Number 21, Cole Duncan. Number 23, Victor Garrett. And number 33, George Creek. Now for the starting lineup here for the Blackhawks, again presented by East Jackson Auto Sales. Starting at one guard, number 1, Quentin Edmonds Long. At one forward, number 2, Mason Self. At guard position, number 24, Jacob Thomas. At the other guard, number 30, Logan Bird. And at center, the big fella, number 40, Riley Duncan. Again, the Blackhawks are coached by Aaron Groves, assisted by Lisa Blaylock and Jenny Bird. So again, that is the Blackhawks here this evening. Now we'll take a look here at your Wapahani Raiders. So the non-starters look like this. Number 4, Justin Ray. Number 14, Derek Cheatham. Number 15, Nick Cook. Number 20, Drayden Gates. Number 24, Alden Mahaffey. And number 30, Peyton Baker. Now for your East Jackson Auto Sales starting lineup. It looks like this here for Wapahani. Starting at one guard, a 6-foot freshman, number 2, Isaac Andrews. At the other guard, a 5'11" sophomore, number 3, Aiden Franks. At one forward, we have a 6'1" senior, number 12, Blake Castor. At the other forward position, a 6'3" senior, number 22, Walker Cook. And at the other forward, a 6'4" senior, number 34, Caleb Henderson. Again, your Raiders are coached by Matt Luce, assisted by Chris Willis, Ben Somerset, Jeff Andrews, Andy Zitgraff, and Grant Evans. Folks, we'll go ahead and step aside here for a break. And we'll be back here with tonight's starting lineups. Or not starting lineups, tonight's tip-off here from Raider Gymnasium. Alrighty, folks, welcome back here as we begin tonight's MEC Conference Showdown. Again, between the Cowan Blackhawks and your Wapahani Raiders, and it's going to be deflected out of bounds off of Wapahani. So the Blackhawks will have the opening possession of the evening. Again, Cowan coming into tonight's ball game, 5-5 record on the season, also 0-2 in the MEC Conference. Wapahani 10-5 and 2-0 in conference play. Again, victories over Westdale. There's one of them there, and Blue River. Again, on the road. Edmonds Long looking to attack the basket there. Kicks it into the corner. It's number 30, Logan Bird. Drives it right on inside and cruises in there with a left-handed layup. Good for 2. So again, Bird will get the Blackhawks on the board for the first time this evening. Castor outside here to Franks. Again, coming off a 28-point game there on Saturday night at Tri. At, I believe, 6 threes. Franks for 2. No good. Duncan corrals the rebound. And the Blackhawks will now head back there to their offensive end. Second possession here of the evening for those guys. Again, we want to thank everyone for tuning in here tonight. Whether you're a Cowan fan or a Wapahani fan, we appreciate each and every single one of you for support of both teams here this evening. Bird lost the handle on it. So Edmonds Long now in possession of the basketball, guarded here by Blake Castor. Screen set there by Duncan. The 3 is up and no good. And Henderson will come up with the rebound, his first of the night. Andrews here on the right side. Henderson swung on to Franks. Again, he got Castor there on the low post, guarded by Duncan. Andrews to the free throw line, gets inside a little bit, kicks it back out to Cook. The Raiders again being patient here. Franks down low, and the Raiders will turn it over. First of the night. Edmonds long there at the free throw line, gets in the paint area, and will get the floater to go. So his first points on the night, and it's a 4-0 start here for the Blackhawks. Castor down low there to Henderson, a little bit of a mismatch there. Going up strong, that's what we need to live with right there. Need to live on the inside, balance things out, open things up a little bit more then for our shooters once you get that inside game established. And that's going to be blocked away there by Henderson. That also hit the rim after it came down. Henderson takes it himself, kicks it there to Castor at the free throw line, and no good. Rebounded there by number 2, Mason Self of the Blackhawks. Again, Duncan coming in, I believe, right around 6'8", 6'9". And there's Henderson for 2. And so Wapahani is now tied it up here at 4 after a couple of made baskets here by Caleb Henderson. Good to see the big man get it going early here. Franks there pickpocketing and lays it up for 2. So first points on the night there for Franks. Back-to-back turnovers there for the Blackhawks. So 6-0 run put together here by Wapahani. Swung on now to Bird, driving it inside. And a reach-in foul will be here on number 22, Walker Cook. That'll be his first, team's first of the ball game. And Justin Ray will now sub in here for Walker. Justin will see his first action here tonight. Thomas inbounds it here to Mason Self. Now kicks it out. Bird in charge of the basketball. Self again nearly turned it over. Edmonds long for 3. It's up and good. So 5 points down the night there for Quentin Edmonds Long. 7-6 Cowan lead. Franks here on the right wing. Over here to Andrews, drives it along the baseline, and will get the reverse layup to go. Great court awareness right there, and realizing that the defender was trailing him by a couple, 2 or 3 feet. But the lack of defense right there, allowing Thomas just to cruise on in there for 2. Got to shut that post presence down as far as being able to get the ball inside there like that. And that's going to be thrown out of bounds off of Cowan. And so Cook back in for Castor. We'll have Aiden Franks to inbound. Cook there back to Aiden. And the 3 is up and good. Continuing where he left off from Saturday, Franks now 5 points on the night. The Raiders now with a 2-point lead, 11-9. Cross-court pass, and that's going to be picked away there by Ray. Looking to go coast to coast. Kisses that one off the glass for 2. First points down the night here for Ray. Edmonds Long gets inside. And we'll get the floater to go. And again, we've got to close off the inside better. Can't allow some of these guys to get in there so easily. Someone's got to step in front of that. Henderson will set the screen. Franks now give way here to Cook. A deep 3 here from Walker. No good that time, and Andrews will come up with a rebound. Down low, Walker fouled on the way up. So the foul's going to be here on number 24, Jacob Thomas, his first, team's first. And again, that will now send Walker Cook to the line for a couple of them. So the first one will be up and good. Good to see Walker get going here with his first points on the night. Number 21, Cole Duncan, will now sub on to the floor here for the Blackhawks. Second free throw attempt up and good. That would have been a lane violation. Jumped in there just a little too soon. So Cook knocks home both of those free throws. Now a couple points for him now on the night. And then the Raiders back here to a 4-point lead. And that should be a traveling violation. Indeed, it will be. So fourth turnover now of the night here for the Blackhawks. So let's see if the Raiders are able to convert here on the offensive end. Ray here on the right wing. There's Cook, swung on to Andrews. Up top, there's Franks. Drives it to the left side. Little pull-up jumper. Knocks home another one. So Franks now with 7 for the first nearly 7 minutes of the ball game. Deflected pass there by Henderson, and that's going to be out of bounds off of Wapahani. So great defense there from Henderson and Ray. Again, trapping the basketball up there near half court. Another near turnover, dunk into the inside. Will be fouled on the way up. And so the foul will be here on Raider number 4, Justin Ray, his first. Team's second. As Riley Duncan at the line here for a couple of them. The first one's going to be up and good. So first point on the night here for Duncan. Second free throw attempt up and good as well. So 2 for 2 there for Riley. Back to a 4-point ball game. Henderson and Cook there with a double screen. And Andrews over the outstretched hands there of Duncan, able to get it to go now. 4 points on the night here for Isaac Andrews. And the Raiders back here with a 6-point lead. Over there, and that's going to be a turnover. Here's Henderson with the slam. Yes. So Caleb now with 6 points. Edmonds Long gets it in there again, looking for the traveling violation, but nothing was called. But still, you've got to close off that lane to the basket. Got to make it more difficult on them to get the ball inside. Whether that be passing it inside or dribbling it. 12 seconds to go here in the first. Andrews outside here to Cook, swung on. Ray will take the three. It is up, no good. Battle for the basketball and nearly saved. There's 0.2 seconds left. Obviously, we can't put that on our clock. And that's going to be the end of the first. So, your score, Wapahani 21, Cowan 15. We'll step aside here for a break, and we will be back here with your second quarter of action here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network.
Hi, I'm Austin Rich with Next Home Elite Real Estate. Next Home Elite Real Estate's primary focus is to enrich lives by helping people find their next home. As one of Delaware County's premier realtors, I provide consumer-focused branding, the newest technology, and a marketing plan that provides superior service to all of my clients without compromise. For any and all of your real estate needs, contact me Austin Rich with Next Home Elite Real Estate at 765-749-4546.
Welcome back here to our Kinshaw Properties game break as we are about set for the second quarter of play. Again, here from Raider Gymnasium in Selma, Indiana. Again, if you are just now joining us, I'm your play-by-play broadcaster again here this evening, Brandon Morvillius. Alongside here with me, cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy. As the second quarter now underway, again with Wapahani ahead 21-15. Andrews takes it in, and another drop in the bucket there for Isaac Andrews. Now 6 points here in the first half. Another strong showing so far here from Isaac. And a freshman guard here for your Wapahani Raiders into the corner. And Cole Duncan now back outside here. Logan Bird in charge of the basketball. Now over to Thomas. Edmonds long. Guarded here by Castor. Again, Blake suffering a little bit of a bloody nose, it looks like. Got some stuffing up there in his nose. So we'll have a foul here on Cook. His second, team's third. So Edmonds long at the line here for a couple as the first one will be up and good. Looked like pretty solid defense there by Walker. Just unfortunately didn't quite pan out for him. They're on the defensive end this time around as Edmonds long knocks home a couple of them there. Now 9 points on the night. Or actually make that 11, excuse me. Off the mark right there. Duncan corralling the rebound. Edmonds long, no good, and Cook will corral the rebound. Now his first of the night. It's only our fourth rebound here as a team. Down low to Henderson. There's Ray. Pulls the trigger and bang! Just like that. Justin Ray dials it up from long range. First three of the night, 5 points overall. And the Raiders now with a 9-point lead. Bird here at the top of the key, swung on. Thomas here on the left side. Back over to Bird. Thomas again looking for Duncan down low, tries to get it to him, but nice job there on the backside of help side defense there from Cook to deflect that pass away. We'll see Drayden Gates now in the lineup here for Walker Cook. Also Mason Self will sub in for Cole Duncan. Again, that young man is a freshman, and he's got to be every bit 6'5", so again, that the height must really run in the family. Goodness sakes. Ray wide open for three more, no good. Good looking shot, just not quite the result he was looking for. So swung back up top here to Thomas, guarded by Ray. 5:49. Somehow I got way ahead here. I'm not sure how. So Duncan was good there for two. We've got 6:05 left in the second quarter here. So we'll have a timeout here from Wapahani. Their first charge timeout here of the night. So we'll go ahead and stick right here with you. I'd like to thank some more of our sponsors here tonight. A big thanks to Stoops Automotive Group Buick and GMC dealership owned by Randy Stoops and located at 4055 West Clare Lane in Muncie, Indiana. Stoops has a wide variety of brand new and pre-owned vehicles of quality brand names. So if you have an interest in a vehicle or would like to know more information about one, make sure to contact Stoops at 765-288-1903 and visit their online website at stoopsauto.com. So again, that is Stoops Automotive Group Buick and GMC dealership. Stoops have driven to be the best. So Wapahani again here with a 7-point lead, 26-19 after the made basket there by Riley Duncan just a few moments ago, right before the timeout. Again, the Raiders have got to do a better job of closing off the paint area. That's where Cowan's pretty much lived here this evening, not only from a pass like that, but also the success that the Blackhawks have had in dribbling the ball inside, and really hasn't faced too much of a challenge on that path to the basket. So we've got to do a better job of really closing things down there in the post if we want to continue to have success here this evening. Brings it on the right side, down low, Henderson. I'd like to see him, go ahead and take that right up into him. Yeah, it might be a little bit taller than you, but no reason to shy away from some contact and some physicality here. Nice take there by Andrews. 2 more points on the board there for Isaac. Now 8 points. Go along here with a couple of rebounds, and it's back to a 7-point lead here for Wapahani. Bird looked to shovel his feet, but no call there. Might have been all right. Thomas for 2, and along the baseline gets it to go. So Thomas now with 4 points. Got to give a lot of credit here to this Cowan offense. Really hanging right in there. Had 5 turnovers there in the first quarter, but they've still stayed in there and kept it close. Gates on to Henderson. He'll give away to Franks on the right wing. Takes it right down the middle, and will get that blocked away. And that's sometimes what will happen. You got a 5'10", 5'11" guard going up against a guy that's about a foot taller than you. Making it a little bit harder to get it up and over him. But I like the aggressiveness nonetheless, as we'll have a foul on the floor. It's going to be here on Cowan's number 30, Logan Bird, his first, team's second. And so Franks will inbound along the baseline. 4:06 to play here in the first half. Hand off here to Aiden. Got Henderson near the left side, and Franks from another area code. Second 3 of the night here for Aiden. That's back to an 8-point lead. 10 points overall. There for Aiden Franks. Edmonds long with the basketball. And that's going to be taken away. Here goes Andrews going coast to coast and will get the finish. Yes. 10 points now for Isaac. And it's a Wapahani Raider 10-point lead. Thomas, again guarded there by Castor. Good job there being aware of it, but Thomas again getting to the inside here for Cowan. 6 points now on the night here for Jacob Thomas and the Blackhawks. Ray here on the left side. Castor setting up there for the screen there at the high post nearly, as Henderson will give way to Andrews. Henderson guarded there by Mason Self. Tell you what, young man really done a solid job right there, getting up in the grill there of Henderson. Double screen set up. Henderson here at the top. Takes it, finds Castor along the baseline. Now that one will be blocked away. Goodness. Ray to the inside, down low. There's Castor for 2. Well designed and beautifully executed there by Wapahani. Great job of, again, driving to the middle there by Ray. Forced not only his man, but then also Duncan to come up to defend Ray. So the basket good there for Duncan. The foul will be here on number 4, Justin Ray, his second, team's 4th. So again, Duncan now at the line for 1. And the free throw will be up and good. So 9 points down the night here for Duncan. Andrews will get his shot blocked. Edmonds Long in charge of the basketball. Dumps it down low. Duncan no good. Henderson with a rebound. Now his third of the night. Castor over to Franks. Up top, there's Henderson. Swung on Isaac Andrews here on the right side. Dumps it down low. And Henderson will be fouled on the way up. So the foul will be on number 2. Mason Self, his first. Team's third. And as I've already said, Caleb Henderson at the charity stripe here for a couple of them. As the first one will be up and no good. Again, Henderson on the season, shooting 86% from the line. Much improved. I know he struggled last year, but it's definitely gotten a lot better as he will knock home the second one. So the Raiders right now 3 of 4 from the line. Henderson now with 7 points, go along with 3 rebounds. Nearly picked off there by Andrews. And again, Edmonds Long attacking the rim. Able to get another one go. "13 points now for Edmonds Long. And Franks will be fouled. Being held on to number 30, Logan Bird, now with his second, team's fourth. And we'll see number 21, Cole Duncan, returning to the floor here for the Blackhawks. 36 seconds remaining. Franks over to Castor, swung over to Ray now with a handoff here to Andrews. As the Raiders again will hold for the last shot of the half. Ahead 36-30. Pretty good first half of basketball by both sides on the offensive end. Double screen, Andrews takes it in. Unable to get the floater to go off the backboard. Thomas marches right on down, and that's going to be a traveling violation here with 1.1 seconds left. 7th turnover now here in the first half. And so the Raiders have an opportunity here. Don't have a lot of time. Inbounded to Andrews, and the 3 is up, and good! Oh, heck yes! The late 3-point basket there at the buzzer for Isaac Andrews, and that will send the Raiders into the locker room with a 9-point lead here at the half. Mercy. 39-30, Wapahani over Cowan here at the half. A step aside for a break. And we'll be back here with our halftime report coming up here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network.
We know the right way to get you where you need to go. We'll be the wheels underneath you, out on the road. We're driven to give you the best service. We're driven cause we know you deserve it. Stoops, we're driven to be the best. Stoops, we're driven to be the best.
righty, folks, welcome back here to our Kenshaw Properties game break at the half. It's Wapahani 39, Cowan 30, and what a first half of play, really by both sides. Offensively, they have pretty much had everything working for themselves. Cowan here at the half, like I said, 30 points. Pretty much nearly every single one of their shots have been inside. They have 1 3. Wapahani has 4 threes. And so that's one of the biggest differences right now, or that is the difference in the game. Right now we have 3 more made threes on the night, which is the 9 points. It's the difference in this ball game. But they've lived on the inside, Cowan has. And, we've had a good bulk of our points also from the inside as well. About the pretty much the same amount. And so, you like what we've done here on the offensive end. We've continued to, essentially try to do our best in attacking the rim. Obviously, you have Riley Duncan down low, a couple other guys. Cole Duncan there as well has kind of added that presence defensively that can be a little bit of a thorn in the side for anybody that tries to get in the post area. But we've made smart decisions with the basketball. We only had 1 turnover in the first half. 1 turnover. And so, that's helped us establish this lead because we're not giving the ball away. We're making smart decisions, settling for good shots, and we're knocking those shots down. And then here on the defensive end, we haven't done a poor job defensively at all. It's just, I think in some ways, we've got to do a lot better job of keeping them out of the paint. Other than that, we've guarded the perimeter really well. But now we've just got to clamp down more on the inside part of the game because that's one big thing right now that Cowan has been able to do at will. Whether that be dribbling it inside or passing the ball inside, they've kind of had their way, and we've got to do a better job of blocking that out to where that's not going to be more of an impact throughout the night here. But still a pretty good first half of basketball here on both ends of the floor here for Wapahani. Just got to continue to get after it and roll on to things. My goodness, nice looking shot there by that young man. But still nonetheless, you have a 9-point lead here at the half. We'll break down the scoring here for Wapahani. They was led here in the first half. Isaac Andrews, obviously he had that big 3 there at the end of the first half. Buzzer beater there with 1 second remaining. We're able to knock it down and give us that 9-point lead heading into the half. So 13 points, 2 rebounds there for Isaac. Aiden Franks, 10 points. Also, we have Caleb Henderson, 7 points, 3 rebounds. Justin Ray with 5 points. Walker Cook with 2 points and 1 rebound. And Blake Castor with 2 points. So just got to keep it going here in the second half. Keep playing defense. Keep getting after it. Continue to bring that intensity and hopefully keep them out of the paint area. Offensively, got to keep clicking. Got to keep moving it around and keeping the defense on their toes, and we'll see what happens from there. Also, we did want to make mention of, again, Saturday, your Wapahani Raider boys basketball team will be in action at Union. There'll be a 12 o'clock start time. I believe that will be a JV start time at 12 o'clock and the varsity game to follow. But we will try to get some more information on that here within the next day or so. And then we'll let all of you know more about the correct timing of everything. So again, now we want to kind of switch gears here a little bit. We want to talk about the Summer Athletic League. There nearly in the heart of downtown Selma, Indiana. Just slightly on the northwest side of town. But the Selma Athletic League is getting geared up for another season of baseball and softball at the Selma Ball Diamonds. If you haven't registered yet, make sure to do so by going to clubs.com. So clubsuesombrero.com. So clubs.bluesombrero.com/SELMAATHLEAGUE. So again, that is the website that all of you need to go to register online. All the login information is the same. Now, if you are a first-time user and have never played down at the Selma Ball Diamonds, then all you have to do is just click on the registration info and register for the upcoming season, and then eventually that will give you your username and password. Now, the registration fee is $75. 72 of those dollars go for the league fee. The other $3 go for the service fee. Whether you pay online or mail it in and check, service fees are non-refundable. So you can pay for the league and tri-county fees all at one time. And again, that will be for the rising grade for the 2021-2022 school year. Also, if you want your kid to play in a different division that allows you to register for them, make sure to register for that league and then complete the question to ask what age group you want them to be in. And then the Selma Athletic League Board will review the request and make that determination. Again, for any other questions or if you have any trouble, you can email them at salbaseball2019@gmail.com. So again, that is our Selma Athletic League. Again, starting up the baseball and softball season here within the next month or so as they get reared and ready to get things going. Again, we want to thank them for all they do for our young people. Children of all ages there, again, greatly appreciate them. And if you guys have any questions, again, make sure to look them up on Facebook or email them at salbaseball2019@gmail.com. So folks, we'll go ahead and step aside here for a break. Again, this has been a halftime report. 39-30 Wapahani. We'll be back with more here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network. All right, welcome back again here, ladies and gentlemen, as we open up this third quarter of play again here from beautiful Raider Gymnasium in Selma, Indiana. And we want to thank all of you for choosing to join tonight's broadcast. And again, kind of a different evening here for us. Usually we don't have games on Thursday night as far as boys basketball goes. So kind of a special treat, if you will. Again, the Raiders will be back at it on Saturday at Union for a early afternoon ball game. They're against the Rockets. So again, Mason Self, again just a moment ago, knocked down that three. His first points there on the night. Blocked away there by Duncan. And that's going to be out of bounds. And possession staying right here with Wapahani. Castor there at the free throw line. Shots up and good. Nice little mid-range jumper there by Blake. 4 points down the night. Edmonds along here with the basketball. Gets there to the free throw line. Shots up and good. These guys are hitting shots left and right. I mean, this team coming into the ball game averaging 51 a game. They're definitely well on their way to doing that, and possibly even more than that. Andrews here with a rebound and the putback. Nicely done there on the inside. Andrews now with 15 points, go along with 3 rebounds. Nice defense there from Cook. He lost that one out of bounds, and that's going to be Wapahani basketball. So that will be the first turnover here in the second half for Cowan. Gives them now 8 on the night. Franks with the basketball. Up top, here's Henderson up top the key. Then was looking to attack the rim, but now Frank steps inside there to the free throw line. Will not get the friendly bounce to go. And that's deflected out of bounds off of Cowan. So Franks will inbound it along the baseline. Inbound it here to Henderson. He'll take it himself, finds Castor. And he will lose the basketball. Second turnover now the night here for the Raiders, first in the second half. Good job of cutting off that the angle there to the basket there by Castor. Screen set Edmonds long to the inside. And a foul underneath will be here on Wapahani's number 12. Blake Castor, his first. Team's first of the half. Inbounded there to Duncan. Shot there from the elbow off the mark. Rebounded by Cook. That's when you want to start forcing him to go a little bit more. You want to start forcing him out with some of these shots. Obviously, he gets in there in the low post, and he can just go to work all day. So Andrews getting lost that one out of bounds. Back-to-back possessions of turnovers. They already have more turnovers here last couple possessions than what they did the entire first half. Great denial there by Henderson. Here comes Franks on the run behind the back. Will not get the shot to go, but however, he will get fouled on the way up. As a foul be on number 30, Logan Bird, now his third. Team's first of the half. And so Franks will head to the line for two. The Raiders were 3 of 4 from the line in the first half. So the first one will be up and good for Aiden. 11 points now for Franks on the night. And the second one will be up and good as well. Nicely done there by Franks. Getting coming into the night. Over 70% free throw shooter on the season. 72 to be exact. So the Raiders, again, get the deflection right there. Anything you can do to be of disruption here on the defensive end. Down low to Duncan. That's going to be picked off. Third turnover now in the second half. Here's Henderson. Will miss the layup. And Cook somehow comes up with it and will be fouled. So the foul here on number 1, Quentin Edmonds Long, his first, team second of the half. So we'll have Franks to inbound. Henderson, they're on the low post outside. Castor thought about it, gives way to Andrews. As he'll draw it out and set something up here for us. Franks with a step back. Will get the friendly roll to go. So Franks now with 14. And the largest lead of the night here for Wapahani, 47-35, 12-point lead. Bird in the corner, back up top. Edwards Long there with a step back three, and it's up and good. That young man has got it going on. 18 points now on the night. Franks on to Castor here at the top. Cook now to the top of the key. Gives way. Castor down low. Andrews steps up for three. No good. And that's going to fall out of bounds off of Wapahani. And so we'll have Justin Ray returning to the fort. Subbing in for Walker Cook. Also number 21, Cole Duncan will now come in for Mason South of the Blackhawks. Again, Wapahani, 9-point lead. Just a hair over 3.5 to play here in the third. Another three and another make. So back-to-back threes there by Quentin Edwards-Long. 21 points on the night here for the senior guard. Castor down low to Henderson, back outside. Andrews takes it and will not get the finger roll to go. Make that his third three in a row. And so he has single-handedly got Cowan right back into this one. 24 points on the night here for Edwards-Long. And again, this timeout taken here by Wapahani. Their second charge timeout of the night. So that's, again, a 9-0 run here by Cowan. All brought to you by Edwards-Long right there. So the Raiders done a better job of closing off the post. But now the perimeter is a problem. So it's just kind of been a pick your poison type of situation here. We had troubles in the first half with them going in and being able to have success on the inside. And now that we've done a better job of closing that off a little bit more, now Quentin Edwards-Long is getting hot, which he's been, he's been that way all game long. It's not like, this is his first time, knocking down some shots. He's been a thorn in the Raiders' side all evening, but even more so now than ever. But a lot of credit there to that young man. So the Raiders have got to figure it out defensively now. What do they have to do to be able to get some stops and to keep from, keeping him in check, so to speak. Franks there to Castor there at the elbow. Now out here to Andrews. And we'll have a foul. It's going to be here on number 30, Logan Bird. So that will now be his fourth. Team's third of the half. And number 2, Mason South will now sub in there for Bird. Franks right down the middle, dishes it out here to Andrews. Takes it in. Now to Castor at the free throw line. Back to Andrews, drives it in. Met there. Now Castor from the free throw line will get the friendly roll to go. Nice find there by Andrews and a nice finish there from Castor. Now 6 points there on the night for the senior forward here for your Raiders. Thomas inside. Looked like maybe a moving screen there from Riley Duncan. No call made. Self now for 3, no good. Castor with the rebound, his first of the night. And Andrews leading the way. Up top, Castor swung on the Ray. Couple screens, there's Franks. Andrews pops a 3, and it's money. Isaac Andrews from downtown. And now Wapahani with a 5-0 run. Back to an 8-point lead. Self there along the baseline. Nice job there by Andrews cutting that off. Here comes Henderson motoring down floor and will be fouled. And so continuing to create the turnover again, all started right there after Self was trying to drive baseline. Andrews stepped in front of him, cut the baseline off, forced him to pass it back out. He got the deflection, then the turnover, and just a solid possession here on the defensive end there by Wapahani. So again, Edmonds-Long picking up that foul. That was the second team's fourth. And again, the timeout here by Cowan will be their first charge timeout here of the evening. And so again, we'll stick right here with you during our Kinshaw Properties game break. Again, I'd like to thank Kinshaw Properties, owned by Kendra and Shane Franks. They're a Muncie-based company that offers Ball State area rental homes. For more information, check out their website at KenshawProperties.com. Again, that is KENSHA Properties.com. And you can contact them at 765-356-1340. Also, I'd like to send out a big thanks to the Liberty Perry Alumni Association. President Richard Morris and his entire board serves as the Wapahani Center and Selma High School alumni. Make sure to visit their online website at www.libertyperryalumni.com to get information on any events and to purchase any Wapahani-related items on their web store. Also, to purchase an engraved brick for the Alumni Brick Walkway, simply fill out a form, which is on the homepage of the alumni website. So greatly appreciate our sponsors, as always, as we'll have Caleb Henderson at the line here for a pair. And the first one will be up and rattles that one on home. 8 points now on the night here for Caleb, go along with 3 rebounds. The second of 2 will be up and in and out, no good. All right, so a 9-point lead here. Obviously the Raiders like to see us get another stop right here. Edwards long, again with a hot hand here for the Blackhawks. Over here, Self now on to Thomas. The 3 is up, no good. A battle for the basketball, and Ray will come away with it. Nicely done right there by Justin Ray. Again, getting the block out. Doing his thing there underneath, fighting for the basketball. So they end up calling it a jump ball. Again, Ray had it. Then Cole Duncan tied him up there. Andrews here to the top. Finds Henderson. Now Ray here on the left wing. Franks now to Henderson. Handed off here to Andrews. And the Raiders again hold for the last shot, seeing what's available here on offense. They can come up with something good. Andrews down low. Ray fouled on the shot. Great ball movement. Then he had that backside screen that allowed Ray to get underneath there on the left post. So the foul on number 24, Jacob Thomas, his second, team's 5th. And 2 of them here for Justin Ray. First one's up and good. Again, Ray on the season, a 83% free throw shooter, 10 of 12. And the second free throw attempt up and in and out, no good. We've seen that a couple different times here tonight from Wapahani, and the 3 is up and no good as time expires. And the end of the third with Wapahani, a 10-point lead over Cowan, 54-44. We'll step aside here for a break, and again, don't go anywhere. We'll have your 4th quarter of action coming up here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network. Folks, welcome back as we begin the 4th quarter play again here from beautiful Raider Gymnasium in Selma, Indiana. Again, Wapahani here with a 54-44 lead. Off the mark right there. Henderson blocking out Duncan there, getting the rebound. Now his 4th of the night. Here's Cook. Left that one short for 3, and that's going to fall out of bounds off of Cowan. So Franks to inbound, finds Henderson in a corner. Castor thought about it, but decided just to go ahead and work it around here, see what's available. Cook here to Andrews. We're going to attack the rim. Now Andrews will draw it back out. Henderson on over to Franks. Aiden gets into the paint. Down low to Castor. Go ahead and take it on in there. Force him up, go up into him, and see what's, maybe see if he can force a foul or something potentially. Franks pulls up from the elbow. No good that time. Rebounded by Self. And so the Blackhawks begin again here on offense, led here by Jacob Thomas. Screen set by Duncan. And trying to get the handoff there to Edwards Long. The three is up, no good. Henderson with another big rebound, now his fifth. And Quentin Edwards Long down on the floor. And so we hope the young man's all right. Tell you what a game he's had. And so nonetheless here, folks, we'll go ahead and step aside here for, maybe we won't go ahead and step aside here for timeout. They got him up off the floor. So he'll go ahead and hop on back over there to the bench. Again, our thoughts are with that young man. You hate to see anybody get hurt. And so we hope everything's going to be all right there with him. But we'll have, I believe it was Cole Duncan that just came into the game there for Edwards Long. Up top, Andrews takes it down low, now along the baseline, draws it back out here, looking for Castor. We'll get him here on the low post, all the way back out near half court here to Franks. Henderson. As the Raiders continue to be patient here, trying to find something, anything. Castor will not get the reverse layup to go. Bird attacking the rim, will be fouled well before the shot. And it's going to be here on number 2, number 2. So Isaac Andrews will pick up the foul, Aiden Franks. So Andrews there with his first, team second. Bird down low there to essentially Henderson, as that will be a takeover, or a turnover rather, taken over here by Wapahani. It's a fifth turnover here in the second half from Cowan, gives them now 12 for the ball game. Double screen there from Castor and Henderson. Franks pulls it up for three. No good. Duncan with the rebound. And so neither team has yet to score here through the first 2.5 minutes into the fourth. As we'll have a foul here on the shot. So the foul here on number 3, Aiden Franks is first. Team's third. And now at the line for Cowan, number 24, Jacob Thomas. So this one up and good here. Walker Cook back onto the floor. And for Cowan, Nathan Barton will sub in. Also in here for the Raiders will be number 20, Drayden Gates. And the second one up and good as well. So Thomas knocks both of them down. Now 8 points on the night. And a foul here on Cowan, number 2, Mason Self, his second, team sixth. At the 5:22 mark in the fourth. Ray to inbound. They'll find Henderson here at the right wing. I'll dribble it back up top here as the Raiders will working around here. Andrews attacking the left side of the basket, and that will be kissed off the glass there for 2. So Andrews now with 20. And a foul here on Wapahani's number 20, Drayden Gates, now his first. Team's fourth. And we'll see Edwards Long back in here for Cowan. So good to see him up and back at him again. Looks like he's going to be all right here, hopefully. Also, Frank's back in a game here for Wapahani. That's another turnover for Cowan. So let's see if the Raiders can convert here on the offensive end. Henderson now at the top. And a blocking foul here on number 2, Mason Self, his third, team 7th. And so the Raiders now in the bonus. We'll have Andrews at the line here for the 1-and-1. It's a 10-point Wapahani lead, looking to expand in on things. As the first one be up and good for Isaac. Second free throw attempt up and good as well. Nicely done there by Andrews. Now 22 points here on the night. Got a 12-point lead again, matching their largest lead here of the night. Self here on the right side up top. That's Thomas. Steps inside the free throw line and will get the left hand to go. So Thomas now with 10 on the evening. Ray was looking for Franks. And just a little miscommunication right there will be now the 4th turnover of the night, 3rd of the second half. Again, Wapahani coming into the ball game has only turned it over an average of about 8 times a game. And there's Thomas for 2 more. And so we'll have a timeout here for the Blackhawks, their second charge timeout of the evening. Both teams with 3 timeouts remaining here with 3:58 left in regulation. And again, we'll go ahead and stay right here with you during the timeout. Again, we'd like to thank some more sponsors here tonight. A big thanks to Jones Auto Body, owned by J.R. Fannin and located at 1901 East Memorial Drive in Muncie, Indiana. Jones Auto Body is one of Muncie's oldest and largest auto repair and paint shops, in which they've been servicing the community for over 30 years. So if you have any questions or need them to take a look at your vehicle, contact Jones Auto Body at 765-284-2593. Again, that is Jones Auto Body, assurance of quality. So returning from the timeout from Cowan, it's going to be Wapahani basketball, 3:58 to play. And a 8-point lead here for your Raiders. Franks for 2, yes! So Franks puts a couple more on the board, and the foul will be here on number 3, Hargrave. Pardon me, number 4, Nathan Barton. So that's going to be his first, team's 8. And Franks will now head to the line for one more. His number 30, Logan Bird, will return to the floor here for the Blackhawks. And the free throw will be up and good, as Franks will complete the 3-point play. Make that now 17 points on the night here for Aiden. Good help side right there. Justin Ray taking one for the team. So Edwards Long there with his third, team's 9th. And now substitution number 4, Barton back in the game for Bird. Again, trading defense for offense. Ray to inbound. He'll find Henderson. There's Andrews. Setting it up there for a nice, easy 2 for Blake Castor. Beautifully done there by the Raiders. So Castor now with 8 points, go along with the rebound. No good. Henderson with the rebound, now his 6th of the night. Down court, here's Franks, pull the trigger, and bang! Yes! It's raining threes now for Wapahani as they now expand it even further out to a 16-point lead. 66-50 with 3 minutes to play. Three from Edwards long, no good. Andrews there with a rebound, his fourth of the night. As the Raiders now look to slow up the pace a little bit. Hand off here to Ray. Now Franks here at the top of the key. And we'll have a timeout here from Wapahani. And we'll take a timeout here with them. It's Wapahani 66, Cowan 50, 2:35 to play here in the fourth. We'll be back with more here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network.
Hi, I'm Austin Rich with Next Home Elite Real Estate. Next Home Elite Real Estate's primary focus is to enrich lives by helping people find their next home. As one of Delaware County's premier realtors, I provide consumer-focused branding, the newest technology, and a marketing plan that provides superior service to all of my clients without compromise. For any and all of your real estate needs, contact me, Austin Rich with Next Home Elite Real Estate at 765-749-4546.
Alrighty, folks, welcome back here. Again, 2:35 to play here in regulation as Wapahani leads it by 16, 66-50. Andrews draws it back out near the top of the key, takes it in. Out the free throw line, Franks there on the back cut, and we'll lose the handle on that one. Fourth turnover here in the second half gives us 5 turnovers overall. Tell you what, we've done another fine job of taking good care of the basketball. Hey, you might have your little issues every now and again, but for the most part, we have a very solid job there in that department. Bird to the inside and will force the foul. As Bird will now head to the line for 2 shots. The foul will be on Wapahani number 12, Blake Castor. His second, team's 5th. So the first one will be up and good here for Bird. We'll see Walker Cook back in the game for Justin Ray. Ray's had another fine game. Second free throw attempt up and good as well. Franks there to Castor. Henderson here in the corner. Back up top here to Andrews out near half court. Franks again here with possession of the basketball. Guarded by Thomas. Cook, Castor on over here to Andrews. And that's going to be a takeaway. Nice hands here by Barton. No good. And Thomas there for 2 more. And now a reach-in foul here on number 24, Jacob Thomas. So that will be his 3rd, team's 10th. And so now the Raiders in the double bonus. 2 shots here for Franks. So the first one will be up and rattled home there for Aiden, as he continues to add to his point total. Now 21 of them on the night. Second free throw attempt up. And in and out, no good. Duncan here for three. No good. Andrews with a rebound, his fifth of the night. And so 3-on-1. And a foul. It's going to be here on number 2, Mason Self. His fourth. And so back to the line here for Wapahani. It's going to be Isaac Andrews this time around. The first one will be up and good. So Isaac now 23. Got two guys here in over 20 points. Second free throw attempt up and good. Nicely done there by Isaac. 24 points now on the night here for Andrews. The three, Thomas, no good. Henderson corralling the rebound, his seventh of the night. Henderson now with the basketball. So he'll go ahead and push it across half court. There's Franks. Good decision right there. So a good win here tonight for Wapahani. Again, it was close, really, for a pretty good majority of the game. You know, it was in single digits. But the Raiders continue to push ahead as the third and fourth went along, and they will roll on to a victory here tonight. So final score, your Wapahani Raiders defeat the Cowan Blackhawks 69-54. Again, Cowan now falls to 5-6 on the season, 0-3 in the conference, while your Wapahani Raiders improve to 11-5 on the year, 3-0 in the MEC Conference. So folks, we'll step aside here for a break, and we'll be back here with our Raiders Live post-game show coming up here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network.
We know the right way to get you where you need to go. We'll be the wheels underneath you, out on the road. We're driven to give you the best service. We're driven cause we know you deserve it. Stoops, we're driven to be the best. Stoops, we're driven to be the best.
All right, folks, welcome back here to our Raiders Live postgame show, again presented by Kenshaw Properties, a proud sponsor of the WHS Network. Final score here this evening, the Wapahani Raiders defeat the Cowan Blackhawks 69-54. Again, your Wapahani Raiders now improved to 11-5 on the season, 3-0 in the MEC Conference, while Cowan falls to 5-6 and 0-3 in the MEC Conference. Again, we want to wish the best there for the Blackhawks the rest of the way through, not only from a overall playing standpoint, but we wish them the best of health throughout the rest of the season and a lot of success. And so, again, those Blackhawks, they're a good team. You know, they got a nice, impressive group of young men over there. You know, you got Quentin Edwards-Long and Riley Duncan, both, you know, obviously they're both seniors, but they definitely showed, why they're dangerous out there on the floor. And, you know, a lot of other guys, you know, did a really solid job there. Jacob Thomas as well. So it was a good game, you know, for Wapahani to play play against a team that, might not be a great record, but a respectable record. You know, anytime you can be 500 or above, that's great. They did their thing. You know, they held their ground throughout the majority of the ball game. You know, kept it pretty close, but Wapahani was able to break away there throughout the third and the fourth quarter and roll on to a big win here tonight. And again, you know, it's all started, you know, here from Wapahani's standpoint. You know, we got the offense going early and really continued it throughout the evening here. You know, had a lot of flow, a lot of balance here on the offensive end. You know, multiple guys get involved. But obviously it helps when you have the likes of Isaac Andrews and Aiden Franks putting up points the way they was. Andrews ended up finishing there with 24, Franks with 21. But we've seen balance, you know, even with some other guys, you know, contributing. And it's not even necessarily always points. It's just some of the other little intangibles, getting deflections or, you know, just some hustle plays, you know, cutting off, someone on the defensive side of the basketball to where they're not having a clear path to the basket. You know, whatever the case might be, everything, helps the overall outcome and dictates the outcome of the ball game, you know, how you go out there and perform. And so it's not always necessarily just solely about points. It's other little things that you can do throughout the course of a game to help your team win. And, just an unselfish group of young men here that Wapahani has. And they can really come out here each and every ball game and put together a solid team effort. And we've seen that once again here tonight. And so hopefully we can keep it rolling here now. The Raiders on a 2-game winning streak. Again, the victory last Saturday on the road at Tri, and then a big conference win here tonight against Cowan. So now you look toward Saturday's game. You got Union. Again, I'm not quite sure if there will be a JV game or not. I'll try to find that out here within the next day or so, and then we'll make sure and relay that information to all you fine folks out there in Raider Nation. But I do know that we will play at 12 o'clock. Now, whether that will be a JV game or a varsity game, I'll make sure and let you know. But it will be an early afternoon ball game at Union coming up on Saturday. Again, we hope to gain the approval from the Rockets to allow us to broadcast that game or games on Saturday afternoon. So we're really looking forward to that MEC battle there. Again, got a great opportunity to go 4-0, but the Rockets, I'm sure, will have something to say about that. And so we'll see come Saturday afternoon. But we'll break down the points here overall for Wapahani on the evening. As I've already alluded to, you have Isaac Andrews here finishing up with 24 points, 5 rebounds. Next we have Aiden Franks with 21 points. So again, 24 Andrews, 21 Franks, both of them above 20 points. That is getting it done. And then, right below him you have Caleb Henderson, 8 points, 7 rebounds. Him and Blake Castor both did such a solid job on the inside. You have your hands full there with Riley Duncan and really some other guys as well. In the way that Cowan drove into the paint in the first half, really just continued to make the post defense even more of an importance and an essence of the game. And I thought we did a very good job in the second half to really limit the impact that Duncan can have on the game. Had a pretty good first half, but the second half he was kind of down. Really couldn't get a whole lot going, and that was, again, a lot of credit there to Wapahani's defense in the post. Now that then allowed Quentin Edmonds-Long to go, to really get after it, and boy, oh boy, did he. But just a great effort there on the inside there. Again, Henderson with 8.7 rebounds, Castor 8 points, 1 rebound. Also, Justin Ray 6 points, 1 rebound, and Walker Cook with 2 points and 3 rebounds. Again, for the grand total of 69 points scored here for your Wapahani Raiders. So again, we'll wrap it up here with this. Again, Saturday at Union, another MEC showdown there. And then also we'll be back after it next Tuesday. And again, it's not too often, we don't have a whole lot of Tuesday games. The majority of our games come on Friday and Saturday nights. Occasionally we'll have a Tuesday night game. But again, next Tuesday, that'll be February the 9th. We're back at home again, as we'll take on Eastern Hancock, the Royals. And that's another very, very good MEC showdown there. Eastern Hancock having a great season so far. And so that will be another one that to really keep your eyes on next week. Again, that'll be on Tuesday night, February the 9th, at home against Eastern Hancock. And then next Friday night will be homecoming. And that will be against Monroe Central, February the 12th, right here from Raider Gymnasium, in which Monroe Central will come to here, and in which they have a very good team as well. So we've got some extremely tough opponents coming up, and not only that, but they're conference opponents. And so we have got to be reared and ready to go. And obviously the first step towards that was another big win here tonight. So we've got some work to do, with some teams coming up here. But you like where we're at here if you're Wapahani, and hopefully we can continue our winning ways coming up Saturday afternoon. So again, we do want to send out a big thanks to all of our sponsors: Jones Auto Body, Stoops Automotive Group, Buick and GMC Dealership, Next Home Elite Real Estate, Kenshaw Properties, East Jackson Auto Sales, FC Tucker, Muncie Realtors, Ted Cook and Joanne Davis, Liberty Perry Alumni Association, and Kara J. Wolf, DDS PC. Again, all proud sponsors of the WHS Network. So again, greatly appreciate you all for tuning in throughout the evening. It means a lot to us, and I know it means a lot to these young men and the coaches and all the families out there. We can't express our thanks and appreciation enough. So thanks, and again, we'll be back at it on Saturday. So folks, until then, I'm Brandon Morvillius, alongside cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy, saying good night from Raider Gymnasium.